start of a dream a few years ago to the accomplishment of an audacious goal. It's been an upward journey marked with unbelievable moments, leading to our riders finally reaching the Amundsen Scott South Pole Station. Battling blizzards and pushing themselves beyond their own limits. It was a moment of unmatched joy and some relief when the motorcycles rolled to a stop right at the ceremonial South Pole and the riders dismounted.
Replacing fuel filter.
I mean, I saw Joey crawling onto the snow under the truck at minus 35 degrees centigrade. He had to spend half an hour using the blowgun to make the nuts, at least to be able to loosen them. He spent half an hour there. Then he spent another half an hour changing the oil.
It's alive! Is it running? Yes.
Yeah, it's over with. To me now, it's the easy bit. We'll be fine.
We were a bit afraid that we would break them. They would just snap because of the cold. It makes everything much more difficult.
It was minus 46 with wind chill.
Yeah, we're somewhere close to 3,300 meters above sea level. The air is really thin. You get a headache just by standing up too quickly. Repairing a truck in these conditions is not something you wish for.
Filter? Yes. Now that we've got the truck up and running, we'll just quickly have a meal and then break camp.
First journey out of Novo up into the mountain area was fine. You'd got scenery to look at. There was mountains.
Joey finding his tire tracks from 2 years ago, basically because there's nobody else on earth who comes here.
But the following 2,200, I think, kilometres has just been flat. It's been completely featureless. It's hard to explain. You need to see it to really believe it. And the passenger window freezes up on the inside, so all you got is a little window between the two front seats to look out of, and you have no mental gauge on the speed you're going, how far you've travelled, because the scenery is just literally the same. There has been times where we've done a 30-hour stint in the vehicles just to try and make up ground and time. Putting the tents up, taking the tents down, that's added considerable time, and there's a lot of effort every night and morning.
So we are slightly disoriented. We couldn't figure out whether we were supposed to have lunch, breakfast or dinner.
Yeah, I've started my own Apple store. It's the Apple Store Antarctica branch. We've got all the stuff here. We've got the newest MacBooks, newest iPads, all available at great prices, even though there's no currency here. But we'll barter it for it, don't worry.
Say I wasn't enjoying it from the first morning camping. From the second morning camping, yes. What got to me most was just the lack of personal hygiene, as in we have no shower facilities, we have no washing facilities. I mean, the water we're actually using, we've got a little, what you'd call a saucepan really, that we're putting snow in and melting for a hot water, so you can't really use that to wash in when the next person's going to be drinking from it. It's not right. So we haven't washed or showered for, I think it must be 7 days, I think it's took us to get.
Trying to dig a tunnel all the way to the North Pole.
Got a flat tyre on the side walls, it's got a little rip in it. They run these tyres at such low pressures, they're always squidging up and down.
We decided to open a tyre workshop in Antarctica. We had a puncture in one of Joey's tyre under the 4x4, so we are just replacing the tyre. The only spare tire we have of this sort was underneath the trailer. So we removed one tire from the trailer, put it under the truck, and put in a different kind of tire underneath the trailer. This is the fuel drop at 83 degrees south. They fly big planes here and para drop these barrels. So and they're stacked up here and they can refuel their snowcats, aeroplanes, trucks, everything needed. Yeah, I'm quite sure the liter price for whiskey is cheaper than this fuel.
There's a sense of freedom here. I mean, I think I live more here for 40 days than 40 years in any country. It's a shame we can't turn off the trucks. I just want to hear the silence.
All of us have our biological clocks completely off. I can't say day from night. I don't know when to eat. I don't know when to sleep. We've been on the road for 11 days, but we've got sleep for 5 days. So basically, we want to get to Ross ASAP. That gives us a good window to come back to the south.
Finally here, we're at the US base station on the South Pole. Very nice day it is as well, a little bit fresh. It's still under there. I think we need to get it to running tomorrow before we leave here.
Now we just have 700 kilometers to cross to get to the start line and 700 kilometers to come back.
Since we got here, there was a fresh coffee on standby ready. We had that. There was some fresh bread. Move it. Some lettuce and a ham sandwich. Oh, it's never tasted so good in my life. I mean, it's like Gordon Ramsay had made it. It was fantastic. Yeah.
You're in love with the sandwich.
Yeah. Never been so thankful for a lettuce and ham sandwich in my life.
I can see a tear rolling down his cheek.
Dean, I always told you it's going to be a compacted ice track, might have some snow drift, where we might have to push. That was the knowledge from day one, and I knew it's going to be hard like this. And you were happy with the surface yesterday, weren't you?
Yesterday, yes.
Yes, the surface was happy.
We're not arguing
Even now,
about
the surface will be good. Nobody could predict that the coast is going to churn out like this. You were just sitting here and saying, I haven't been told this, I've been told the wrong things.
Because I didn't say that. I said things keep changing. I keep getting told one thing and then another. Oh, we'll be here then, we'll be here then. I know things change, but not by bloody days.
Things change on this continent by the hour. Don't be in a bad mood. Okay, so no, we can't get to Ross. We are going to get to 87 and we are going to do 87 to 90. We will have to salvage whatever is left, right? This is how expeditions go.
And thus, the grueling adventure finally came to its grand finale, with the riders lumbering into the final stretch leading to the South Pole. The desolate continent and the vast stretches were forgotten for a while, as the jubilant team broke into celebrations, as the wheels rolled to a stop after the last mile home stretch.